All right. Lucian. Let's check you out. Where is he? It's been 2 seconds. Longest sip of coffee ever. Nom 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 nom. I'm a rebel. I don't even use the handle. You're here. Dope, man. So first off, really interesting spread of assets. This is pretty cool. Oh, is it the... Did I screw up the dates, Ricky? Thanks, man. It's like... It's like, did I do that? No, it's the 12th. Oh, you know what? I missed someone too. Oh no, this is all correct. It's because I missed someone last week. This needs to be updated. November, man. You're next week, my friend. So let's skim through these pretty quickly, just because there's a lot of them. That poly count is super low. You could actually afford to bevel like all of these edges, like all your primary edges. I guess let me see if I can. So when I say primary edges, those are essentially like silhouette edges are your primaries. Whoa, what? Whoa, this is grayscale? Whoa. Whoa. So like all these guys, you could, if you ever planned on like opening these up, like if it's an open world scene and you need a version of this like looted, these are open, or like someone's tipped it over, then you'll probably want to bevel these too. And for anyone who has a question of like on the bottom of this, capping it or not, always cap it. It doesn't. It's worth capping just in case, like in production, someone decides they need to tip it over. Have a bottom to all your stuff. I do need a bevel emote. But yeah, the bevel will actually help. Like, see, you're doing it here. So we'll just do that. Those bevels do magic, man. They do so much. You could even bevel these guys. If you bevel this edge, that wouldn't hurt either. Bevel emote confirmed. Oh, dude, probably. I still need 2 more emotes now. We got the DiNusty candy bar, the bevel emote, and I think I'm making a new Maru one. Anyways, just a quick breakdown of that one. Let's look at the rest of these. Texture-wise, it's pretty cool. The wear on the edge is pretty uniform, but overall, it's... I mean, it doesn't look weird. It's just all there. So, like, be careful with that. The text and stuff on here is pretty nice. This one feels like CG. You might want to change that text to something that suits more with this stuff, like maybe the ice text using the same font across this and here. Crystal clear ice. DiNusty, that's awesome. You guys could, yeah, you guys are definitely welcome to make some bevel emotes in Discord to see what's up. For people that are new here, you can go to the Discord there. The pattern on the bottom here, this little damage wear stuff, actually looks like the texture that you use is squished. So maybe like widening that out a bit. I'm not sure why it feels that way. It's like I'm getting a sense there's a lot of horizontal or vertical patterns going on that feel like they shouldn't be that squished, if that makes sense. Let's keep it going. So this is another one that's really low poly. Like I can see the geo. Like I actually feel like you could even model these out. You could model that. The wear on these is pretty heavy. You could probably tone down on the wear. All the bevels, of course. Yeah, I feel like you could probably triple your poly count on this and be okay. Like, cause you can definitely afford to express the shapes more. Whoa, I can't see my keyboard. So, like for example, this top piece. Right now it's pretty flush, right? So this is all straight. But if like that came out and then came up and then was beveled there and then came over here and then went this way and was beveled here. Like now you've got some shape to play with, right? And then these are popped out. That would be really nice. These ones could be popped out too if you wanted. This one also. And then, yeah, because you can see how much you're getting for just like extruding that bottom piece out. You could totally do that again. This panel piece here in the middle too could even be pushed in. But yeah, right now overall the edges are really sharp. Virus, you like it on Thursday? That's good. So this stuff I was looking at is really cool. It's pretty interesting because like here, I'll drop this in chat. The scale, there's a lot of things making you feel the miniature vibe. I'm curious if you were using like a modular approach. I mean, it kind of looks like you are with the way these are cut, so you're just snapping them all together. Just kind of soak it in. And you can see too, like from here to here, like these details, like this all looks pretty cool. Love the graffiti too. Like it looks like you were thinking about like how high people can paint. Yeah, it was modular. Cool. But like if we skip forward a little bit and you look at like this one, for example, dude, these ones look really nice. But your attention to like what props are where. Like you've got the posts that are protecting the parking meter from like cars ramming into it. Mailboxes, trash bags. You definitely were looking at reference. Oh, this looks great too. Oh, it's really interesting, the pattern on the corner there. So I think what I'm missing from all of these is is actually seeing the reference that you use to match. Oh, this looks great. Man, those details up there are cool. Oh man, having a light version, that's freaking great. Hey, thanks for the follow. Yeah, this is cool. Really well executed. So then if we look at some of the props, like this thing is super worn. I don't know if it needs to be that worn. Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's old. Yeah, it looks really good, right, Lord? Stunning. So I'm just going to kind of float through these. Oh, we looked at that one. This one's pretty cool. This one feels a little low poly. Like there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and you just round that out. Keep it nice and smooth. Ahoy! From the Smoky Mountains. Nice. What are you doing? You're supposed to be chilling. Whoa. The other thing too is make sure you're for these scenes. I'm not sure how they're set up because I haven't really used Marmoset's real-time viewer. But making sure that the center of rotation for the prop is not like way out here, so it does this. I don't know how you fix it, but it's pretty jarring. But yeah, you can see how low poly that is. It looks like you're learning the aspects of low poly versus your other rendered stuff. This is also like, you can see the stepping in here. Just totally add more geo to make it look better, or smoother rather. Just because, I mean, you can load that out almost immediately. But like you could double the poly count on this. I don't even know what the poly count is on this thing, but it just like pay for it just to get the rounding and the details, and like this tube is almost has enough. Oh man, I wonder how flat. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. So you see how you inset this piece? I would exaggerate that just because it would look better. Like, and then the door on here, model that piece, and then the blue piece coming forward, and then these guys can be modeled. You could totally just pay for it. It's not too bad. I mean, shoot, let's see the side here. So these details here, you could cut those and then pull those forward as well if you wanted to. And then just exaggerating the depth, that way you get more of an interesting silhouette. That'd be really good. Oh, this one's pretty cool. Oh wow, yeah, dude, look at that. This is such a hard edge, but it's like the normal map is carrying you through. I'm curious on the bottom here why these, let me see here. So like these edges here, if they're not adding too much to it doesn't look like they're adding anything except extra edges, because I assume at the bottom it goes across like this to the other side. You could just like, let's see here. Oh, there's even happening here. You could just do this. And then these ones could go like this. Is this rounded maybe? I'm not sure. But yeah, you can just connect all these over. That would be okay. Or you could do this. And then that's a four-sided. This is a four-sided. Yeah. But it does look like there's a bevel there. So that bevel that's happening there, you should do it up here too. That way you just carry the bevel all the way around. It'll make beveling stuff much easier. The bake is really good though. It's crazy how much normal maps help you. Like help sell shapes. Not help you personally, but it's crazy how much they help. Like sell the details. Yeah, see, this is like, you should just model those out, or like cut it and press that in. Man, It's well executed though. It baked really nicely, and the texture work is really nice. Dude, look at that fingerprint on there, man. Yeah, this is cool. Some more geo to like round that out. It seems like you're just going just a little bit too low on your poly count. Oh, this one looks good too. Yeah, see the normal. Oh man, it's really helping. This one's awesome. I think material-wise, it feels a little shiny. Like it doesn't feel like the plastic that you're expecting it to be. Like in the roughness. Like there's a gloss, reflectivity, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty low. See, from this view, if this was beveled, that would look pretty nice. Like it helps sell the illusion of the shapes. I mean, you kind of get the bevel, even though it's a straight edge. Man, that is crazy. Normal maps are amazing. Getting major nostalgia all of a sudden. Oh yeah, these wheels too. Like gotta round those out. Gotta round them out. You can see too that the resolution's starting to break down on here. Those probably need, like what you could do is actually map these on their own texture sheet, and then this whole thing could have its own tileable material. This could be a floating decal, and then all the normals for this could be baked out to another UV set. Organic forms / creatures, not really, man. I haven't really done too much of that. I mean, I've got the Hydra, but best thing I can say is steady how muscles are laid across the body. Yeah, this is Massive Attack. This looks really nice. I think the roughness between these two, like, there's something missing from this like leather or pleather, if that makes sense. Like it feels like it should be darker, maybe. Oh my god, that poly count, that is crazy. Yeah, so you've got a bevel on the outside edge here. That looks like it's giving you nice like wrapping. You see it's like really selling the shapes here. It's assisting the normal map basically. Ricky, bottom left, lads. And coffee to that one. I feel weird when I say lads. Laddie boy. Oh man, there's a what? There's a time lapse? Oh shit, look at this guy. Boop, 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 boop. Oh man. What's up, Maker? Dude, I'm just watching you do this and I'm like, man, it used to be so much harder to do this crap. This is so easy now. This is some house music. This is super cool though. Holy time lapse. Oh wow. Oh, and then into Photoshop. Holy cow, dude. That's freaking hardcore. I'm gonna link this to you guys. You can look at that later. That's freaking crazy. Commitment. Committed. Anyways, your assets all here look pretty dope. I like them. This looks like bevels. Bevels. It's pretty cool. So I need to see, I guess I want to see, like, you can obviously do props. You can do scenes. I just need to see a more refined, like, this is the first one I've seen where the materials were really reading. Like, there's a little bit of strangeness in this material, but in general, these are all, like, it's feeling pretty nice. But the way you've presented these is really cool. I feel like whenever they are in the same scene, you should just maybe collapse them down. Maybe make the thumbnail a bunch of the props. You could put like 4 or 5 props in one thumbnail. And then bundle it all together as one like little gallery of props. And then don't be afraid to add more geometry, because it's, I mean, especially now that you've shown this. As long as you show this, you can basically prove that you can do mobile. And then everything else should just go, you should just make it look awesome. Just go crazy. Like this one is also modeled really well, but it could go further in the material department. Geometry is definitely not as expensive anymore. Like I've seen some crazy things, man. The fact that you could lay a prop down in the division that's just like, oh, this is a crate where you can see into the crate, and the crate holds folded up chairs, and every chair is modeled. So it's a crate that you can see inside of with 40 chairs folded. Pay for it. Yeah, the thing you got to watch out for, is it Lino? Lino's right. The thing you got to watch out for is draw calls. Draw calls are where you get caught fast. And draw calls are basically when you start separating the asset into individual shaders. Like you would basically start paying for multi-draw call. Lino? Lino's okay? Okay. A lot of Naughty Dog and Sony Santa Monica stuff is just ZBrush decimation. A good draw call amount to have in a scene. I mean, the less draw calls, the better, right? Bedlam, what's up? Yeah, draw calls are materials or separated parts. No, yeah, you're about right. How long is a piece of string? So I would say like this asset should be one draw call, right? It's one material. As far as these have been built, they're all one draw call because they're all packed in one UV set. They're one texture, one shader. Sub 1,000 on screen? Yeah. I mean, a good rule of thumb is don't let very many assets get over like 4 draw calls, because once you start mass propping a scene, that number is just gonna like blow up so fast. If you can help it, do 2 draw calls. That's why masked materials are becoming such a big thing, because you can pay for all the shaders, right, up front, but then have one asset that's looking at masks. And then you can like, so you have one asset that's just utilizing masks to reference shaders that are already loaded. I don't understand what you mean, Corey. So it goes big space, props down to materials. I can't answer that question, Maker. Anyways, nice portfolio. I think once you have some real-time scenes built together, dude, if you did something like this, that was in real time in Unreal, you could get, I think you could get into video games. I mean, I don't know what you're doing right now, but I think you'd be ready. Like, this stuff's already really impressive. What is my occupation? I'm a 3D environment artist. Going on like 10 years or something like that. Anyways, nice stuff, dude. I'm going to cut this, and then we're going to go to Discord, senior bevel artist. Then we're going to go to the Discord critiques. Yeah, something like that, Lord, because you're at 12, right? Yeah. All right, be right back, guys.